Hi, I'm Mitchell, and you're learning about the Global Ocean Conveyor Belt. The Global Ocean Conveyor Belt circulates water all around the world. The water that it circulates contains nutrients and heat, but I'll talk about that a bit later. The Global Ocean Conveyor Belt is also known as a thermohaline circulation system, thermo meaning temperature and haline for salt. Salt is one of the main reasons why the cold water gets pulled down towards the sea floor. This occurs because the salt increases the water density, causing it to sink. The density of water also changes due to its temperature. If the water is hot, it will have a low density, causing it to rise, and cold water has a greater density, therefore the cold water goes towards the sea floor. The Global Ocean Conveyor Belt works with the help of the wind systems. Together, they push warm water away from the equator, causing the countries near the poles to become warmer. Once the water comes towards the poles, it cools off and gets dragged down by the salt near the ice caps. These drags are called chimneys. They bring the cold water to the sea floor. As the water travels along the sea floor, it collects nutrients along the way. Once the water reaches the equator, it heats up and rises, and the process starts again. It takes roughly 1,000 years for this process to do one full cycle. The nutrients that flows within the water along the seafloor is food for many species, and when the food is available in bulk, this causes great fishing opportunities. These fishing hotspots are where the cold water is brought up to the surface, which happens off the coast of Japan, India, and England. Climate change is a big issue to the Global Ocean Conveyor Belt. If the world heats up and the ice caps melt, the salt density would be less, which may delay or even stop the drag of cold water near the poles. If it slows down or stops, the nutrients won't be able to reach the surface, and there will be a dramatic change in temperature all across the globe. The Global Ocean Conveyor Belt affects our lifestyles in many ways. For example, the fishing industry would suffer dramatically. However, more importantly, the temperatures in places like Europe would drop up to 10 degrees, causing alterations in ecosystems, loss of habitat, and the change in agriculture. Boom! The Global Ocean Conveyor Belt also controls our weather, because as we already know, it transfers heat around the globe. However, our rainfall is also due to the Global Ocean Conveyor Belt. There is more rainfall near the equator. This is because the water is warmer due to the sun being closer, so it takes less time to evaporate and rain.
Created using Powtoon.